Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Hulu's series The Patient. And this is starring Steve Carell and Domhnall Gleeson. And Steve Carell plays a psychiatrist a psychotherapist who winds up being kidnapped by a serial killer after he recently loses his wife, winds up becoming his prisoner, and winds up having to do this therapy with him, trying to help him get over his murderous urges. And this series is like a 10-episode series. Some of the episodes, it's ranging really from like low 20 minutes to 30 minutes. And it's one of those kinds of things where it kind of just feels like an extended, chopped up movie, where it's basically a continuous story. Episodes pick up right after each other, leaving you on little cliffhangers, building up that tension episode to episode. I think it's really well shot and well directed. The series is mostly directed by Chris Long, but it has a tense atmosphere about it. It looks good the way that it's shot. It really utilizes some close-ups to try to really grab that emotion out of some of these characters. And right at the heart of it, Steve Carell gives a fantastic performance as a psychotherapist in his interactions with Domhnall Gleeson's character, in flashbacks where he's interacting with his family, because his trauma in his own family, his relationship with his own son, becomes such a big part of this character's experiences and his regrets being stuck in this position. And Steve Carell does such an amazing job here. He really connects with the audience. There's a lot of emotion there. And he also has an amazing beard, just to throw that out there. Domhnall Gleeson, who plays Sam, this serial killer, he's mysterious, he's intense, there's stuff boiling under the surface, and it really works well in terms of their interactions. There's some other members of the cast thrown in here, but probably one of the most interesting things is that we have Steve Carell's character thinking into his own therapy with his own therapist, played by David Alan Grier, and those scenes are very interesting and bold and different that help this stand out. And they're very engaging and well-acted scenes that really pull us in. And you have other kinds of elements, like you have Sam, like his mother is there, and dealing with that complexity, his horrible abusive relationship that he had with his father, and all of those elements that come into this film and really tie it together. Now, I really do believe that the ending is going to be very controversial with people. It didn't quite work for me in certain ways, but thematically, I think it did work in the end with how certain things are resolved with Steve Carell's family. But exactly what happens, I'm not sure that I feel like it's the most satisfying way to conclude this story that we've just invested like the past 10 episodes on. But in general, I think this is a really strong series. This was such a wonderful surprise popping out on Hulu, and I hope a lot of people go check this one out and show some love. But those are my thoughts on The Patient. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.